YouTube is being dumb. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Test, 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 test. Awesome. Bailey, how about you? I think it was because I just wasn't talking. Now you can. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, welcome everybody. Let me turn this down just a smidge. Just a smidge. A little loud. All right, so this is YouTube. This is YouTube. It's not really ideal for what we want to do. So I'm going to walk you through setting up Twitch, which is much better for live streaming than YouTube. For instance, I just tried to live stream to a scheduled stream on YouTube, and it totally screwed it up. Mark was right. It was just the fact that it didn't want to work for a scheduled stream. So we're going to switch to Twitch, which is much more consistent. It has a better chat function. I think you guys will enjoy it a lot more, and I think it'll work better for our kids. Before we do that, I want to spend a little bit of time here talking to you guys to give some people time to file in. Hi, everybody. So, turns out the initial idea from administration at the high school was to give people who did not have access to internet hotspots. And I was under the impression that we were moving forward with that plan. As far as I'm aware, I was never notified that we weren't. So it turns out we're not going to be giving you guys hotspots if you don't have internet. Remember we had that thing where I posted on Instagram and I asked for you guys to PM me if you had internet issues, right? And I could get you a hotspot from the school or something. Well, I put those names in the Google Doc that I was supposed to put them in, and I guess they stopped going forward with that. So I may or may not have kids that do not have access to internet, which really throws a wrench in our plan because my plan was to do live streams to teach you guys and then give you homework and stuff to supplement that. But the main instruction would either be on a live stream or recording that I'm hoping Mark will be my editor and edit those down and upload those to YouTube for easy access for you guys, where you don't have to like skip through a bunch of stuff. It won't be just me, uploading whatever's happening right now. It'll be cut into, the core content, so it makes it easier for you. So I don't know how that's going to affect kids without internet. I'm going to take matters in my own hands, I think, if the school isn't going to provide hotspots. I'm not sure how expensive that will be and if that's even feasible, but that's my plan for those kids. So if you have friends and you know kids that don't have internet access and you haven't told me about that yet, if you could PM me on Insta or on Twitch or on Discord, so that I know who those kids are and I get them the help they need, because I don't know how I'm going to like as far as I'm aware, the plan from other teachers that aren't going to use internet is that they're going to have hard copies in the office of homework and stuff, which makes total sense, right? But they're going to also have hard copies of like instruction, like here's the instructions you need to follow to complete this homework. And I just don't like that for obvious reasons. Like, how am I going to explain geometry through a written set of notes? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not feasible. PM is the same as DM. Private message, direct message, same thing. Yeah, so that kind of threw a wrench in things. But generally what we're going to do is we're going to have a live stream on Twitch, similar to what I'm doing right now on YouTube. Way easier to access, way easier to set up, much higher quality. Like what I have right now on screen that you see, I can have way more on Twitch. It's way more interactive. I think it's better overall. The original plan was YouTube when we had, no time to set up, but since we've had the last week or so to get stuff done, I think Twitch is the better alternative. So I'm going to get you guys over there and set up on that. And I've got a bunch of people that are already familiar with it, like Mark and Zayden and Troy and Mitchell and a bunch of other people that are familiar with that program, so they can help you out as well. And they'll be moderators to kind of help out with the transition. The other thing we're going to do is Discord, which for those of you that have a mobile device or your own computer, not a Chromebook, because it won't work on Chromebooks. It's disabled on there for obvious reasons. We're going to use Discord as a way for you guys to communicate with me. So like right now, you guys are putting a bunch of stuff in chat, and there's two issues with that for communication during class. One, there's a bajillion things on there already, right? It is just this block of text, and I don't know what's stuff I need to pay attention to and what isn't. And I'm going to be writing down here doing stuff on my my dock camera. Sorry, on my dock camera, right? So like if I'm writing down here, this is all reversed now, but if I'm writing down here, I'm not going to be able to see you guys, right? Doing chat. So my idea is we use Discord, which allows us to voice chat. Now that could also be a disaster because everybody's going to be talking all at once, right? Also it requires you to do it on something that isn't a school computer. However, I have a solution for the talking all at once thing. I also the other thing with chat is that there's a delay, right? So it's not real time when you would submit your question, which would just make it a mess for having to teach with, right? Discord is real time. But yeah, so if you have a computer that isn't a Chromebook, isn't your school Chromebook, or you have a mobile device, I can get you set up on Discord, and that's how we're going to ask questions in class. There's a raise hand feature, essentially, that we're going to be utilizing. Google Meetings is okay, but it requires you to have that up and Twitch, and I don't think that's ideal. Discord can run in the background. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get everybody over to Twitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post in this video's comment sections a link to my Twitch channel. I will also post it in the chat. That way you guys can go over there. So let me grab that and we'll head on over to Twitch, okay? So and I'm not live on Twitch yet. Here it is. And I'll post it in the comments on the video as well. That way people that are coming in late can see it. So head there now. I'll still stay live on YouTube for today. Or at least for right now, okay? YouTube for today. Or at least for right now, okay? All right, let me put it in the comment section. There it is. Comment section. You can use both on your phone, yeah, Shelby. There it is. Comment section. You can use both on your phone, yeah. Okay. So let me pull up Twitch and what you should be looking at right now, more or less. So you should see something like this, right? This is my Twitch page. So make sure that what you're seeing is twitch.tv/notarealmathteacher. So 0AR math teacher up here. Okay, make sure you're seeing that. Cool. All right, I'm going to go live on Twitch, so I will be back shortly, okay? So hang on. Get onto Twitch and just stay on that page. I want to get you set up there, okay?